Welcome back to the Rowgh Show. I'm your host, Rowgh, aka Gires Dub. I have technical difficulties going on. I'm hearing kind of a buzzy noise, so if some of my takes get interrupted or stopped because I'm annoyed, that's why. If you can hear that, I'm sorry. If you can't, then disregard what I'm saying. I am here. It is the new year, 2022, up in this piece.
Yes, sir, man.
I was supposed to hit the soundboard.
Oh, yeah, we here for another year, man. You know what I'm saying? Dubby, Gires, we here. We're coming in for the new year, the first day of the new year, and yeah, man, we here to give y'all us for the new year, man. Our New Year's resolution, as I should say. You got any New Year's resolution?
No, man.
I have one New Year's resolution, and that's
Nigel.
oh sorry, yeah. I have one New Year's resolution, and that's to beat GTA 4 on stream, because I've been getting very far at it, and Nico Bellic is amazing.
That is not a New Year's resolution.
How's that not a New Year's resolution?
You're not.
That's within the month.
You're not resolving anything. It's just like you're just finishing a game.
Yeah, that's a resolution, and it's gonna be on stream. You know what I'm saying? Twitch.tv/NW2Bs2Ys. If you guys want to check that out. And yeah, man. That's my one New Year's resolution. And yeah, that's how I'm coming into the new year with a bang. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just having terrible technical difficulties right now, and I just can't. This audio quality is just dog shit. At least if I could, here's what I'm going to do. We're just going to not monitor ourselves. You see this silence? You see how, it's still picking it up there? That's how I know that actually people can hear this. Which is just bugging the fuck out of me. I got to replace this thing, man. Yeah, man, the PreSonus Audio Box 96 is running its last days in my studio, man. This thing is, it's disappointed me on, I think, the last occasion. I'm going to pay off some money for my credit card, and then I'm going to use that same card to buy myself an upgrade. We're going to get a 4-input audio box, USB powered, Behringer, just more solid, more sturdy, more power.
The high quality kind.
Whew. I mean, I guess, but it's just, just more power.
Does it have more ports?
Yeah, so like I said, it'll have 4 ports. And right now we're not monitoring, so yeah, just kind of tap in to the room noise and whatnot. It's a little different. But
this seems more acoustic in a way.
Mm-hmm.
This is like I'm just really just hearing my own echo. Okay, no, this is cool.
That's a perfect word for exactly what's going on, because we're just listening to the acoustics of the room as opposed to listening to the our line inputs on or inputs on the audio box that pretty much give us a direct line to our voice. If you're hearing static right now, I'm sorry. It's just, listen, man, with technology, it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back, That's just what it is. You have your stuff. Your gear will do what it wants to do. You need to replace it when you need to replace it, and just let this be a learning lesson for any content creators out there. You build the ship while you fly it, so don't get frustrated, don't get mad. Let the show go on, particularly if you have a schedule, and just fix it on the next go. So yeah, New Year, New Year, New Year. My soundboards are also giving me the middle finger. I'm not going to go into this whole thing to find my soundboard. I got to I shouldn't even go into this whole thing. I probably could just pull this up from my desktop. But yeah, Nigel, how are you today? It's what is it? 3:23 on Saturday, the 1st of January. 15 days from our birthday.
15
How do you
more
feel? How do you
days.
feel? How do you feel?
Uh, I feel good, man. It's the first day of a new year, but I mean, it kind of just feels the same. It's just a new day, really. I mean, I don't know. It's just all that's changed is the now it's from 21 to 22. So yeah, man. That's my thoughts on that. I mean, I don't really got yeah, yeah. I'm feeling good, but it's just another day in my book. Just another
Just
day on the
Saturday, huh?
calendar. Yeah, just another Saturday, man.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see that.
like
So the thing you do is like you should ask the same question I asked you to me. You should
yeah,
just always do that as a B mic. Like if I ever say something to you, you should mirror it back to me because that's how the conversation keeps going. My day's good. I feel great. I feel awesome that my gear's not working. I'm here getting stoned with my brother. That's fun. You know, we're live. We're live. We're alive. I'm grinding. I'm really happy with my work output right now. Just got done with like a 60-hour week, which, like I said, I've been saying for the past couple pods. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I just want to increase my workload, and yeah, man, I'm having fun with it. I'm having fun.
so how's your week been going with all that work input? I mean, I'm sure you've been seeing a lot,
Yeah, man, the streets is
experiencing a
active.
lot.
The streets is active, man. The streets is active. Yeah, most definitely. I see a lot. I see a lot of just raw human interaction on the streets, DoorDash and Uber Eats and stuff like that. Especially around these holidays times, man. Like, one thing that's interesting? There's a lot of like homeless women who shack up with other homeless dudes, and they'll kind of have like they'll be in relationships. So I was at the Starbucks, and I go and I see this lady. She's like, she's with a dude. She's with and he's got his bike outside. She's got a fat ass head. She that is. And they're just on a small phone together, sharing earphones. On some like phone, just watching stuff, just cooling. And the way I kind of know they were homeless was because two homeless people outside, another man and woman, another couple, were like, "Yo, that's Mike. Yo, that's Mike, and that's that one girl from over there." And they were like recognizing him, and they have like
Yeah.
a whole. So it's like,
They got their own community going on in the homeless community. The homeless through the homeless people. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of.
could
Which
you
is.
imagine?
No, I can imagine. I mean, because people like to be together. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's better to go through something horrible together with somebody than alone. I mean, if you got to go through an experience, right?
Yeah, it's always better together. It's always better together, and even the homeless know that. So I thought that was cute. I don't know. It's just one of those things you see. It's just one of those things. Like, wow, huh. I'm also seeing a lot more homeless women though. That's a fact. Like, definitely. I don't know if I'm trying to notice it more, but I just feel like a high frequency of younger and homeless women. Like, not young women particularly. It's more so like older women that I'll see. But sometimes, oh man, I remember I saw on the freeway the other day. It was like a pack. It was like 3 teenage girls in the middle divider next to the freeway out here asking for money. And you look at that and you go, I mean, already in a house and with protections and things, it's already. I'm not gonna say that women live in a world where they're just totally unsafe and where they can't go outside, but there is still that paranoia that somebody could just break in or something like that. Man, 3 about teenage. The oldest one had to be maybe 17, 18. Youngest one had to be about 11, 12. Middle one was maybe in between that. Stair-stepped, man. 3 of them. You know, and you look at them, you just go like, that is just so unsafe, you know.
That.
Well, what can you do?
What in the world? You saw this just pass by the street. Did you give them any money?
No.
Did you have a chance to do so?
Yeah. Why should I be obligated to give them money? What's that money going to do for them? A few cents off the dollar? I mean, practically speaking, they're fucked. You know, that few cents is not going to do shit. What's really going to do shit is somebody going in and massively changing their lives. I mean, actually getting them off the street. Yeah. I have none of that ability. So you look on. You ignore.
Dude, that shit is honestly kind of that. Not
you never seen something like that?
Nah, I don't think I've seen some like
out
little
here
girls, like some like teenage girls like that. That's I've never seen that. Like just that's some raw ass shit.
Cardboard signs, man.
But I mean, nah, it's just crazy. Like they really do have to just base it on luck at that point. Like hopefully someone, a good enough person that's not gonna have any like weird thoughts or ulterior motives that's gonna pick them up and try to get them off their feet. It's just I don't know. It's just wild shit. Homelessness.
Yeah.
Like,
pure luck is definitely the
'cause like
currency you're running on. Luck.
Like if you however you guys think about Joe Rogan, when Joe Rogan brought in like just
how does this go back to Rogan?
'Cause he brought in this girl, the superstar Star, I think her name is.
No, her
Star.
name was Jewel.
And
right?
how she was just talking about her story about how she went through homelessness and shit like that. Like, yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just she really had to get, damn near lucky to find someone that was gonna shack her to do her singing. Like literally just to get her to sing somewhere, like a bar, like the bar that she got her come up from and stuff like that.
But remember, she was in a band with her dad, so she came up in bars, doing the bar scene with her dad. Remember. And so the dad was with her in the band because I believe the mom had died, and now, or not died. Pardon. Because Jewel and her mom have beef. So no, pardon. No, she did not. The mom did not pass away. But the Jewel and her father would go to bars, perform, and she told a harrowing story about how a grown man came up to her, put a coin in her hand, folded her hand up and said, "You're gonna be good to fuck when you're older."
Yeah,
and it's like
that's fucking raw, dude.
Raw indeed.
She definitely went into detail with her story, but yeah, no, just
and that's the very, 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 very real possibility and threat that is out there for women, particularly in nighttime scenarios and scenes and stuff like that. So just being on the street is it's a thing that it's so scary. I can't even imagine it. Another thing I can't imagine, we were just talking about before the pod, is like going to jail. Like for me, that is just such a foreign, faraway experience. But the stupid part is for the small stuff we're smoking here, even on this table right now, in other states of this fine country, I could be doing exactly this, and police officers could give me a very hard time. Still today in 2020 now, 2022.
Yeah, it's a goddamn shame how they still got strict laws on the marijuana, man, in certain places in this in the U.S., man.
Legalize it.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah, legal. Yeah.
Because when you really think about it, man, it's
Real talk.
it's just sanctioned oppression, bro. Like, no bullshit. Forget class, forget age, forget race, forget everything. Everybody likes to smoke weed. Like, you could fit a cannabis smoker into any background, any mold, any sort of person that any kind of person you can picture in your head, you can picture them also smoking cannabis, which is to say, it's literally just sanctioned. I get to fuck with you now. That's what it is. Like, it's. I mean, come on. You look at California, and this is anecdotal now at this point, right? But in my case, I smoke weed and I drive, and I don't feel negative about it. I don't feel negative about it. I don't feel like I'm putting myself in danger. You know, I'm partaking in my cigarette while driving. You know, this used to be fairly common practice in this country. Fairly common practice in this country where you would just have your cigarette and you drive. In fact, they have car lighters. They used to have lighters in cars, in luxury cars, so that you could light your cigarette.
The cigarette, it says cigarette, not marijuana cigarette.
The point, and cigarettes are still legal, but the point is freedom. The point is this seems to aid in making me more calm, more alert, more attentive to the moment. Yes, it may reek, but I enjoy it, and it also doesn't get in the way of driving.
Well,
which is why you have the ashtray for the car, which is why you have the cigarette lighter, which is why it's
for the tobacco cigarettes, man, that don't, I mean, dude, cuz like I can't ride with the smoking. Like, for you, yes, okay. For your specific case, maybe yes. We can give you the pass. Okay, yeah, you smoke weed and you drive, that's cool. But it's not cool to smoke and drive. Don't, I don't think anyone should be doing that. I think that you should be careful, and everyone has their different kinds of tolerances and how they just react to, their highs and stuff like that. So just,
Listen, I'm not telling people what the fuck to do. I don't want you to go out and smoke and drive and whatnot. I'm not urging you to do that. What I'm saying is I do it, and I personally don't feel that the effects are inebriating me enough to the point where, hey, I'm not able to drive. Whereas regardless of what you think or feel, if you drink a certain amount of alcohol, you cannot drive. Full stop. You will be so dizzy and disoriented that you physically cannot push things in a straight line. You will literally be so goofy and out of your element that you will cause a crash. This is certifiable.
Yeah.
Right? Whereas I could be smoking infinity blunts, just fucking just round and round and round and round, driving all day, and this is just not even remotely the issue. And yes, it's my tolerance, and I'm not urging anybody to do anything. What I'm simply saying is legalize it.
Yeah.
And let people have the fucking ability to make the adult decision to say, this is what I want to do. It's obvious that it doesn't impede the driving scenario. It's just like a cigarette.
Hey,
like
man.
Man. That's anecdotal. Yes. That's anecdotal. That's anecdotal. But son, it's not just anecdotal.
Let's actually kind of keep it.
Son,
let's just keep it.
All right. But
what the hell?
Okay.
That's
and
really
I ain't, hold on, wait. And I ain't did the Google yet. I ain't did the Google yet. But I'm gonna do the Google to find what is the percents of car crashes post 2016 in California. If you don't know, 2016 is the year that Proposition 64, the pretty much bill to regulate cannabis legally for adult use in California, switching things away from the medical cannabis industry. That is, from the data from 2016 on, is going to tell us whether or not cannabis has positively, negatively, or not at all affected driving safety. I ain't did my Googles yet, but I'm gonna do my Googles.
Yeah, dude.
And it's anecdotal right now, but son, son.
What the hell? Okay, yes. Off of your experience, but I just don't know if that's like something that we should just be tackling on to the. Oh yeah, this is why. This is a reason how weed should be legalized. Like that shouldn't be one of our key. That shouldn't be one of the key points, bro. Like, I just no.
Wait,
Like, driving and smoking shouldn't be like, oh yeah, like people that you can get high, and possibly you can get as high as you want, and possibly still drive. Like, that shouldn't be a case in point, right? Like, to legalize it.
But
that kind of
what is getting high though? You know, what is smoking a cigarette? Okay, but do you get high when you smoke a cigarette?
No,
you don't.
Wait,
you don't.
You get chill. You
so
get
then why
relaxed.
do you put nicotine into all of your joints then?
You don't really
wait,
get high.
But why do you put nicotine in all of your joints if you don't get high from it? What do you get from it?
It's not a high, bro.
Oh, is it like a CBD thing? You don't feel it in the head, but you feel it in the body? Is it that?
Yeah,
oh,
like
okay.
It's not the same thing. Because look it, check it. Some people, or I don't even know some people, but according another just tack on to Joe Rogan, some people take edibles and shit like that, and they just have not even just some people, my own experience of edibles. You'll take an edible and just be in a whole different planet, like literally just as if you just woke up as a different person. Like, you're really out of body. It could sometimes be an out of body kind of experience, literally. So I'm just saying, like, shit, man.
But that's different.
It's not different, because then you got people who are not tolerable to weed and marijuana. They be like, all right, hey, maybe I could smoke and drive. No, you take that hit of that joint, you might just be wow, bro.
But if you take a hit of a joint and your tolerance is low, as an adult, you're not going to even start your car. In fact, the time you hit the joint is pardon? The time you hit... Wait, what'd you say?
You would hope so, you'd be an adult, but shit, a lot of people drink and drive.
Yes, granted.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm talking about legal cannabis right now. Cannabis for 21-plus-year-olds. Not 18 plus, 21 plus. Number one. So that's already legal drinking age. A lot of people drink and drive. Yes. Now, keeping that right there, the person with the low tolerance. If this person with the low tolerance know they have low tolerance, this assumption is a bad assumption because you can't make it for every person. But I'm going to make a generalization right now. The person with the low tolerance is going to be smoking in the house. They're going to be doing an event. They're going to be doing a thing where bruh, you know what some people do? We're stoners. We smoke constantly. There's a joint right here that's about to be zip in a second, okay? There are some people out here in this country that will pick up a joint like this, smoke 2 hits. For a week, they will not touch that thing. For a week, that one joint, they will come back, smoke 2 more hits, they're good. That's what a low tolerance to weed is. Really and truly.
That's what I'm saying.
But what I mean to say is that person likely would use this cannabis in a it's an adult. They're not going to use this cannabis in a driving situation where they have to be at their most attentive and they have to be doing things that... Why would that person pick up a joint? A person with low tolerance pick up a joint?
Hey, you would hope not.
Huh?
You would hope not.
You would hope not.
Yes. We're just giving people we're trying to give people the benefit of the doubt that they won't, fall into the temptation of smoking the marijuana, or in most cases even just drinking a beer. Maybe they may drink a beer and be like, hey, I could drink a beer and drive. But you may have a low tolerance. I mean, I don't know. Like, you may be like, because literally with the joint, like he says, you can have a low tolerance, take 1 hit, and you're just...
And if you think that that a person with low tolerance to nicotine takes 1 hit while driving, they feel nothing, and that the driving experience will be easy, especially take that on a freeway experience, middle of the freeway, going 60-ish miles an hour, light up a cigarette. Take a real hit of the cigarette. Going 60 miles an hour, you don't really smoke cigarettes. That's going to not affect you. That's going to not make you cough. Going to not make you, and you're not used to coughing, so you're going to really cough. It's going to be very difficult to drive, isn't it? Low tolerance, right?
Nah,
that's a drug. That is a drug.
Nah.
Wait, so
you could.
That's a. Pause. Nicotine is a drug.
Okay, then we can. Okay, then okay. All right. Nicotine's a drug. All right, bet. Then caffeine's a drug. When you get that caffeine boost and you just drink it and drive it, nigga, we could do the same argument.
That's a stimulant, though. And here's the funny thing about cannabis. It doubles as both a stimulant and a sedative because cannabis sativa has stimulant properties. It wakes you up. It gets the brain charged. It increases that heart rate. It's a stimulant. Coffee is a stimulant. It's a specific type of drug that affects you to make you more amped up. You could highly argue that many cannabis strains do this, particularly the cannabis sativa and strains that lean towards it. The point I'm trying to make to you is yes, coffee is a stimulant and we allow people to drink it. Nicotine is a nootropic, and we allow people to smoke it. They're drugs that do specific things. Cannabis is also one of those that doubles as both. It's a nootropic in the sense that it calms the brain. Well, let's actually look. Let's get on to our science bag. Let's look up nootropic. You always hear that word on Rogan. God damn it! I got fucking bro. For some reason, my computer is hacked, and my search engine always changes to Yahoo randomly. I don't know if that happens to anybody else, but if you're listening to this and that happens to you, please let me know because I hate when that happens. Like seriously, it's so annoying.
Computer is hacked.
Yeah,
it got a virus on it.
I don't know if it's a virus or if
got a virus.
What?
The feed keep on coming up. The McFade, you know what I'm saying, the virus protection.
Well, no, but the virus protection thing, I mean, I literally do have McAfee on this bitch.
McAfee, yeah, there we go.
I literally do have McAfee. I pay for that. So, but yeah. What the hell? Oh, nootropic is spelled N-O-O? Wait. Oh. I thought it was like N-E-U, like neuron. Huh. N-O-O tropic. Definition. Let's get it. Damn, Yahoo's like the most clunky website ever. Look at this dog shit. I'm literally just going to type in Google and search it on Google Chrome. This is disgusting. Oh my God. It gave me an ad. I typed in Google and then it gave me Google Chrome as opposed to Google the site. It gave me the link to Google Chrome as opposed to the site Google.
The ad's that was an ad. It was like the ad.
Oh, it was an ad. Oh, that's true. Okay, so that's why it was first. Okay. But fuck Yahoo. Anyway, nootropic.
Damn.
Let's see. So
yeah, we gotta do more.
Bro, is nootropic even a thing?
Yeah, we gotta do more research on Joe Rogan and what he's be saying and what his people be saying. But anyways, yeah.
Nootropics of a drug are any drug that is used to enhance memory or other cognitive functions. So you could argue that cannabis, it actually decreases memory, makes short-term memory loss. You know, like
yeah.
But
weren't
the
you
cognitive
saying this,
functions.
Weren't you saying this is for cigarettes?
Yes, cigarettes most definitely make a clarity in you. They get you right in the moment. They tag you like you're clear.
Then the cigarettes are definitely, just off of that alone.
What?
The cigarettes are definitely like they are bad overall for health, but for driving, when you're driving, you just said it just gets you in the moment.
That's like, good for driving.
Focused and shit.
That's really good for driving. What I mean is like
for marijuana, you gonna be memory lost, just doofus, like just in your head and shit. Nah, man, come on, man, nah. It tells you on the bag too. You know, don't be operating. Heavy material and equipment and shit like that, man. Just be careful. It's just like alcohol, bro. You just gotta treat it just kind of like alcohol, like. Yeah, because you can get a DUI for this shit. So.
Yes, you can.
So yeah, man.
But you shouldn't.
Nah, I think
you shouldn't.
Hey, man.
Because you can argue that while it does not enhance memory, but it says used to enhance memory or not and or. That's important. Other cognitive functions. Let's show this on the screen.
Nigga. Oh my God.
Or, not and, but or. And with or comes the idea that, yes, Nigel, that then means, hold on, let's get this window capture up. That then means
but
that.
Are you sure that cigarettes are nootropics to start with?
Yes, well, let's actually search that up. But yes, cigarettes are nootropics. But other cognitive functions, what about creativity? What about your perception of dangers or how you would say paranoia, but the alertness that you get when you smoke, especially like particularly again sativa, the stimulant side, the just the euphoric feelings that come from where the brain, cognitive functions. How is cannabis not a nootropic? Other cognitive functions. Those are many other cognitive functions that I just listed
examples. Go to those drug examples.
Nootropic drugs examples. So we have theanine, creatine, bacopa, rhodia. I can't say, and nicotine is one of them. So yes, cigarettes are a nootropic right there. Let's do this. Is THC a nootropic? Let's get it. Does THC promote neurogenesis? No, that's not the question. Low dose THC, the next nootropic? These findings suggest that extremely low doses of THC that are devoid of any psychotropic effects may provide a safe and effective treatment for cognitive
so CBD
function.
Basically, CBD.
So it could be argued that the non-psychoactive side of cannabis could be a nootropic, but I guess
right. So the whole point is don't smoke marijuana and drive, bro.
Don't do that.
It's just not, and that's not something that we're gonna just be like, yo, that shouldn't be no, yes, it should. I mean, what the fuck? You shouldn't. I mean, it's because it should be because you gotta you're putting too much trust into these adults, quote unquote, to not smoke one hit of that joint and just be completely just phased and fucked up. Because some people get fucked up off of one beer.
Yeah,
so
that's a fact.
I don't know, man.
You're right. I think you're right. You're right.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's how that goes, man.
Yeah.
That's just how that goes. Just be careful out there, guys.
But legalize it though. In
yes.
terms of smoking.
Yes.
And just like enjoying and in the States.
Yes.
And just possessing cannabis.
For sure that.
But also like man, that DUI part, like I don't know. I just don't want to drag it out any longer, but I'm just not on board with this idea that cannabis evenly intoxicates a person, any person, on the same level as alcohol. I believe, yes, there are extreme reactions to cannabis, but those are for the lowly intolerance, and I don't see those as likely people to also want to drive. And again, this is anecdotally. This is all just based off of my bullshit experience of life, which is to say, my evidence here is bullshit. Not my life is bullshit, but it's just to say, most people that don't like to smoke weed much and who have said, "Oh, I've had a bad trip" or something like that, yeah, I don't picture them as also the person who would pick up a joint, smoke it, and then drive. But maybe that's just the people I know. There's crazies out there.
Yeah, man. There's just nut jobs, you know what I'm saying? There's nutty people out there, and they'll do what they gotta do, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, speaking of nutty people, we got Bobby Shmurdaaaaa with a new chain in our kind of celebrity news bag.
Wow.
Why? He's got this. What is this?
Speaking of nutty
Owl?
people,
what you think I'm wilding with that one? Think I'm wilding with speaking of nutty people?
I thought that was pretty funny. I just wanted to call that one out. It was pretty funny. I like that little transition you did there. Speaking of nutty people.
Well, rate his chain here though. Rate his chain.
Well, what is that? Is that what is that?
I have no clue. I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm looking at. Could be an owl in the middle there, but that looks like Gires Rowgh. That damn near this right here. What the fuck is that? This looks like my figure. Whoa, wait. Is that like an emoji? I didn't see this initially when I put this up, but what? Bobby Shmurdaaaaa gets a chain that features, and I want your reaction to this. And if I swear to Jesus, if you say this is his body, I'm going to pop a blood vessel.
What are you talking about?
I swear to Jesus, if I hear you say that this is his body, a blood vein was going to go off in my head. But my man Bobby Shmurdaaa's copped himself a chain. If you can't see it quite, I'll put it back up on the big screen. This is actually a so it's a golden band that is it's a neckband. Number one, this is not a chain. This is a neckband. Number one, it looks very tight. Let me actually zoom out here on the big screen so that you guys can see how like this would fit tightly around any human being's neck. Number one.
Nah.
Stop it. Number two.
Nah.
Stop it.
And that's
stop.
Dude.
Number two.
Come on.
In the center of the chain that is golden encrusted with other emojis, in how would you say, like sort of a pattern style where they're spaced out at exactly the same points of the chain. You would just have to see it to know what I'm talking about. Please try to get the visual up, but he has the emoji all over the chain. That one emoji with the finger over the lips, like the little shh. What kind of son?
Okay.
That is just what is he trying to say with that? What is Bobby Shmurdaaaaa trying to say with the fat ridiculous chain that says shh?
Dude, he's just saying I'm stunting, man, and I'm blessed, and that's his body, man.
There you go.
Come on. Like, what is the big deal? Jeez. Like, the dude wants to put the emoji, you know what I'm saying, with the, you know, the emoji covering his lips with its one finger. What's the problem? How is just, you know, to the haters.
To the haters.
I'm blinging.
To the haters. There you go.
Yo, he got like a little, you know, dog collar chain. What's the problem? He's real. He's a dog. You know what I'm saying? He's a dog, man.
Yeah. You had to use the New York accent there.
He's a dog, man.
You don't see Nigel's flexing his arms.
Yeah,
now.
in the gap, in the GAP, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Bobby Shmurdaaaaa chain, man, with the emojis. So there's emoji studded on there.
There are yes. The same. Oh Christ.
Yeah, that shit is hard.
No, son. No.
So you wouldn't wear this?
It's not the same emoji. The emojis to the adjacent side of the shh emoji are the emoji with hand on face.
What you mean, like
son? What? Do that again. Do that.
Like
that shit. Yeah. No, exactly.
It is that.
It's exactly what you just did. It's exactly what you just did. Lit.
That's his body, bro.
There you go.
What's the problem?
I'm about to pop a fucking.
Nah, that shit actually kind of hard.
I'm about to pop a vein.
Nah, because you wear the collar.
A vein.
That shit's just glistening. Yeah, man. Come on.
Yeah, hey man, listen, man.
Come on, man. I really don't see that shit.
Where do you see Bobby Shmurdaaaaa wearing a chain like this that has the I'm not even gonna do the face that you just did. I'm not gonna do that. But you know what you just did. In fact, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it one time. Nah, it's just. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Pause on that. Just pause on you doing it. Pause on me doing it. This is sus.
Nah, it's not.
Yeah, it's sus.
Man.
Yeah, it's sus.
Bobby Shmurdaaaaa
it's
is
sus,
giving,
man. This is sus as hell.
Bobby
and you don't have no good music out, and niggas is making fun of you because you out here putting out chain videos. You ain't even got no fucking hit out.
The hit is out. You see the YouTube
hit.
Views? What the fuck are you talking about? It's a hit.
Something happened to Bobby, man. I'm gonna just say, man. I'm sorry.
The song with Quavo and Roddy Rebel, that shit's a hit.
You said what?
The new song he dropped, man, with the music video and the dancing.
What's it called?
And I don't know what it's called, but I do know it has a high view count. I was watching a Twitch streamer who was watching it, and he was like, "This shit, you know, this is not my kind of music, but hey, I mean, it got high views." It does, and it only came out. It came out on the 16th. 5.9 million.
You do know that view counts can be rejiggered with this crazy thing called money. Like it's like this thing you can buy views. You know,
man, he ain't buying views, man. They ain't buying views for him. He got it straight out the mud.
Yes, of course he did, Nigel.
People like Quavius, people like Roddy Rebel,
people like Lil Xan, who is now coming out to say, What is he saying? I actually didn't watch this. We're gonna watch this live I'm gonna watch this live for the first time. Lil Xan, if you don't know, is a thing that came out of an area close to where my brother and I reside. In the IE, we do not. This motherfucker actually has IE on his neck, and he shouldn't, because he said that this is the place where art goes to die. And ever since he said that, I
said
can't
that
stand
for
this
one
motherfucker.
place in the IE.
Yeah, but nigga, that's not true. Particularly about Redlands. Redlands is
He
the
said
shit. Like
it
if you
for
actually know,
one
like bro, like
place in the IE, and now we just like he shouldn't have. Nigga, damn. He just said it for about one
son.
place in the IE.
Nah, son. You gotta big up the place you're from. You can't just throw it under the bus and just call it shit. You came up out of there. You came up, so like it produced something, bro. Like you got people out here in war zones out here loving their city and fucking cherishing it. Why the fuck can't we just show some pride for where we come from? But no, it's because like we think it's some small town city shit. Nah, fuck all that. We gotta just have that pride, bro. We just gotta just have that. I don't know. I don't even want to get into that bag. But anyway, yeah. Lil Xan is speaking out. Let's get some volume on this. Let's hear what he's got to say. When was the last time you heard Lil Xan speak?
Nah, I watched this video.
Oh, you watched this video already?
Yeah.
But before that, when was the last time you heard him speak or do anything?
Oh yeah, no, I was surprised that he didn't see anything about him on Academics' page. To be honest with you, I haven't heard any music, nothing in like probably 2 years, 3 years now. What? It's 2022, man.
It's 2022.
Yeah, so 2018. Yeah, since 2018. So about 3 years ago. That's probably the last time I heard anything from Lil Xan.
Sad, man. Let's get this video.
Anymore. Stat Quo. Remember that name, Stat Quo, because when I was on tour through 2018 to 2000 whatever, the world tours with Nicki and Juice and all that, I was a drug addict back then, right? And my manager was supplying me with the drugs. He knew all my plugs.
Your manager was supplying me with the drugs.
So if I couldn't perform because I was withdrawing back then, because yes, I used to be a drug addict, he would make calls, send $5,000 out here, just to ship the drugs to wherever we were at in the world, Switzerland or anywhere in America. And he's gonna act like he didn't do that, like a fucking hypocrite. And I'm really feeling like I should take him to court, right? Because that was the time I almost died from the drugs. I was so skinny, unhealthy. Yeah, but his name is Stat Quo. I'll even fucking pin this right here. Yeah, Stat.
What are we looking at, Nigel?
Hey man, we just we looking at a dude who was young and impressionable, who got swindled in a way by his management, it seems like, or at least this is what he's alleging. And what I see from this is that Lil Xan is crying for help, man. And I think he is in some kind of, maybe, I don't know, he's in some type of situation where he needs money.
Oh, it's called being broke.
So
Sorry, I'll just fix that for you.
yeah, that man it seems like he is down bad with whatever is going on with his situation currently. And he is trying to find a way to get his stacks back up by calling out his ex-manager.
So I want to challenge one thing you said. You say you got swindled. Again, like Lil Xan said, on a tour with names that will go down in history, in musical history. Full stop. Juice WRLD, Nicki Minaj, etc. You're talking to me about swindled when that's where you were, son. And you weren't even like Lil Pump. You didn't even get like, it was one song, but you had like a little vibe. You had like a little, you know, anarchy and all this bullshit. It was a bubble. What it was a bubble. You became one of the B tier level artists of this sort of new mini generation, because that's how music runs. It runs in these tiny little mini generations where people emerge. Like, remember the conscious, like the 2010 through 2012 high power conscious TDE black power, like not quite black power, but like more so like not even black power, not black at all really, more so like fuck the government. That whole wave is what birthed Kendrick Lamar, not birthed, but propelled him with Section 80, propelled him into, you know, like common big rap spaces. Okay, we're starting to learn about this guy. He's working with Dr. Dre now. The point I'm trying to make is people come out in their class. They come out in an era. You just got caught in the wave, man. Instead of catching the next wave and switching, you look at Trippie Redd. Same era. Same exact era. Same exact time. Literally. You could call it the same time.
Yeah,
and what did he do? He just kept working.
But
That
Trippie
dude
Redd,
don't stop.
the
He don't stop.
Trippie Redd got talent.
Well, I think there's something to be said about somebody who's able to at least make a hit song. I don't know about talent and skills and blah blah, but there's something.
But
You got something.
No, he has. He definitely has. I mean, you have something if you were Juice WRLD and Nicki Minaj. I mean,
And
shit,
fans
bro.
is singing your song too.
It's not like you're not talentless or anything like that. I mean, people did love Lil Xan at a point, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like he kind of got shot down. Someone, like, a lot of people started to really hate on him, and then he just kind of, some artists it's like a make or break on him. Like, for example, you could say when Lil Yachty dropped Teenage Emotions, niggas was like, "What the fuck, bro? This shit is straight trash." Like, bro, you dropped Lil Boat, bro. That shit was hard. Like, come on, you gotta go back to the old Yachty, man. Like, you gotta. All right, Yachty, you know, he literally had to take all that shit, all that feedback, all these niggas hating, all this stuff, and then, all right, okay, cool, all right, for sure. And then, you know, he just kind of kept on going, kept on rapping, kept on getting on features,
just kept on rapping,
kept on doing
kept
shit.
on rapping,
kept on rapping,
just
really.
kept on rapping. That's the moral of the story. Yep.
Cause cause we all saw the dude, Lil Yachty. Damn,
He hit a wall.
He did hit a
wall
Teenage
right
Emotion.
there.
That shit was wild.
And it looked wild. He was fat. He was on the cover with all sorts of wild shit, trying to be woke and honestly white. If we're just gonna say it. Because
I think he was just trying to pop off. He was just trying to pop off a new kind of. It was kind of like Rebirth with Lil Wayne, like when he dropped that.
it is not lost on me that Playboy Cardi would say they try to turn me into a white boy, but I'm not Lil Dicky. Same type of Atlanta artist, same era.
But Lil Dicky,
Not the Lil Dicky's not the point. The point is they try to turn me to a white boy.
Oh yeah.
Like yes, like, and if you don't look at that Lil Yachty cover with the popcorn and the just that whole bullshit, the two fat chicks and just ugh, like stinky ass cover. Hold on, let's pull out that Teenage Emotions cover. I need a refresh on that shit. That shit was nasty.
It's like a red cover with a whole bunch of people in it.
No, it was like they're in the movie theater and they're just sitting there, and I feel like there's I feel like there's. Look at this. You look up Teenage Emotions.
Yeah, you gotta put Lil Yachty.
You gotta put Lil. Oh yeah, that's Teenage. Okay. Let's look at this.
Yeah, what are you talking?
Fat.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
She's right next to him. She's right next to Yachty. And I'm not saying that there's something
this is
wrong
actually
with
not,
her.
This
I'm just saying
this is
fat.
not even a wrong. Like this seems pretty teenage mode. Like he's just thought, he was king to you. He was on some king to you, try to tip shit. And he has the the female and the male sign on the bottom. I don't know if that's a part of the actual cover. But Yeah,
my
man.
God,
He was just
this
king
is
of the
so
youth.
cringe.
He was trying to appeal to the youth.
He was
man.
trying to appeal to every woke audience possible, and it flopped.
Yeah,
It completely, spectacularly flopped.
But
Damn. Actually,
But-
I want to listen to this album back again to see if it actually is as bad.
it may not.
It
Even
may not
be-
even be. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
but the point is though, he kept on making music, and he's back on his fame shit. I mean, he never really fell off, really. But because he kept on working with other artists and stuff like that, kept on making music videos, kept on just staying on his shit, man. And now Lil Yachty is still relevant in 2022. It's pretty beautiful, honestly.
Yeah. No. You're not wrong. And
But Lil Xan, though,
yeah, Lil Xan though, he can't say the same. And listen,
But drugs are like a hefty burden that these artists do go through a lot, man. It like, cause they do have, like, this dude probably had to go. I think he said he had to go to rehab.
But wait, you say it's a hefty burden, but when you say it's a burden, now you have to remember that it's a burden they take on. Sorry to cut you off, but it's a burden they take on. Nobody put that pill down your throat.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
You did that.
Yeah,
you said you're Lil Xan. Still Lil Xan. So
damn, his whole thing was
but
I'm
roll
Lil
with
Xan, I don't take Xans or some shit like that, right? I think that was what it was at the first. But damn,
I don't think anybody believed that. With your slurred words and
no, I think
Xanarchy. I don't think anybody thought that. I think everybody knew that you were just. I think everybody knew that you were taking advantage of the fact that Xanax had been very popular around 2015 to about 17, and they were a popular about 18, a popular hot button thing, and everybody did it. And again, you were generated in a fucking a room somewhere, like you and a few other people just sat around and thought, this is how we're gonna do it. And this is the plan. And I can respect that. I can respect that y'all actually came out with a plan and y'all attacked it and said, because Lil Xan literally came out with like one song and then just blew up. It's not lost on me that.
I think there's Lil Xan fans out there, and it was.
No, what I'm saying is just, but he had that one. He had that hit.
It was a few songs that really kind of.
There was a few songs that people liked. What I'm saying is what blew him up initially was that hit, and it's like, how does that even get any traction? It didn't. It definitely did not get any traction locally.
I think
it didn't. It wasn't like you just heard about Lil Xan around. He was from Redlands, so how did we not just hear about this poppin' ass rapper? We were in high school. How did we not just like he's all the rage and everybody? No, we heard about him on social media, and then after we figured out he was from Redlands. Remember?
Yeah. Well,
his song came out, and then after we figured out he was from Redlands.
Yeah, we definitely figured it out.
If you
because
was
of the Nardwuar, I believe.
Sorry to cut you off. And it was the Nardwuar venue. I'm not certain, but the point is,
I don't know. I think he whatever. Nah, sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm in my bag. The point is though is he didn't come out talking about this is where I'm from, this is who I am. We figured that out after, and that's to say, how did you blow up then? Well,
SoundCloud.
again, money, because who is this guy that's giving you drugs, and how does he get this extravagant amount of money? Your manager. How do you meet these people? How did you get into contact with any of these people? Again, it's money. I'll just tell you now.
What he's saying.
The music industry generates plants, and they sometimes do this. It's a fact.
So he's saying he's like a plant.
Which is to say, some angel investor, some person with money, sought after this kid when he was either on social media doing his own thing, or when the kid sought after him through some means of either going through a venture capitalist or, formally, which is LinkedIn, or you can go into people's businesses. There are venture capitalists. This is California. There are people with money around here, and they're willing to do this. They're willing to put money into projects, and this is an investment, and the investment pays off when you're on stage, and forget the stage and forget the tickets, but when your song is getting streamed a whole bunch of times. And it was. And he streamed well. He was a streaming artist. He was in that, again, another marker of that 2016-17 era. These guys streamed well Maybe their projects don't sell all that much, but they consistently will stream well on their songs that will come out. I bring all of this up to say, man, you had it all. And with Trippie and with Lil Yachty, we see that the only thing you needed to do was keep rapping. So again, let that be another hit. To people out there who want to start doing whatever it is that you want to do, or you want to start whatever the business, whatever the content, whatever, just do it, man. Get it done. Start today. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Why would you stop? What's the point? Oh, you can make up whatever reason, and what that reason is exactly why you won't get what you want. If it is to be big in this content creation, whatever it is, just don't stop.
But I don't know. Maybe he didn't just stop. Maybe I don't know. We're not Lil Xan fans though, so we don't know. He could have just been dropping music and he just kind of fell off the radar.
Plus, he was trying to get off these drugs.
Yeah, trying to get off these drugs, or
But in that, if you try to start to pivot and start to say and make music through it, create through it, as Joe Budden says. But let's hear his second response here. Sorry, that was like a long take drag on. Lil Xan was live to address people calling him a snitch for saying his ex-manager supplied him with drugs.
It's like half saying, yo, like, thank God you're spreading awareness, and then the other half is, oh, you're a snitch now, bro. He didn't make you do that, all this stuff. Like, bro, I'm not a gangbanger. I'm a civilian. How am I a snitch? Did I go to court and fucking rat on my gang? I don't have a gang. You can't snitch if you're not a fucking gang member, bro. Miss me with that. I'm trying to help other artists in particularly my similar situation not die or go down the same path and get in bad deals. You know what I mean? Like, so miss me with that. Oh, like all this shit. Like, bro, I'm living life. I'm like, look at this shit. Look at this fucking view, bro. Like, you think I'm really fucking sad? You guys in the comments really think I'm fucking like sad? It's like half and half. It's like,
I don't know what showing the vista that you have in front of you has to do
and
with
I
you.
do this
It has to do with you not being a snitch. In the case of telling everybody, meaning the world, that your manager was giving you drugs, especially like large quantities of drugs, that's definitely snitching. Number one, let's just like stop. That's snitching, because drugs in that quantity that's not legal to move. That's full stop. That's not legal to move. You're not able to just get prescription drugs, $5,000 worth, boom in this state, boom in that state. No. So that is snitching. You were a part of that. You just told about it. Not about gangs or anything like that. That's actually just a good point. Like, you just told about some shit you didn't need to tell about because clout. And that's what's wrong with this era, and that's what's wrong with the model of trying to build up one of these plants through not a machine like how they used to do it.
But he's saying that that his management will put $5,000 of, I think, his money. I don't even know if it was his money, but $5,000 worth of drug money towards him.
Yes.
Like,
at a given moment, he would be in a state. He would say, like he said in the last video, he said, I'm in a state, and boom, you need drugs over here, send it over there. Drugs out of state, which if you don't think you're snitching, you tell the world, fuck the U.S. government. I go back out to Sweden. These niggas check my shit 8 times. Yeah, you're snitching. You're snitching. That's just. That's it. That's if any of what you say leads to arrests, you're snitching. Like, that's it. That's all that is.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
Is it an issue that managers are providing drugs to artists, young artists, impressionable kids who want to get on and have a ride? Are you the David going up against this Goliath? Or are you the salty kid who didn't get your way because it ended up not being you the most popular one in the room anymore, and the machine stopped leaning towards your content. You did not change. You did not acquiesce. You did not progress. Because again, I'll say this, man. There are many artists that have gone through the exact same sort of drug, whatever it is, and I think that goes back to talent. That goes back to talent, like you said. And I'll concede that point because it just shows you have no talent. Because if you had talent, you'd go to the studio with all your drug problems. Full stop. That's what you would do. Like that's what you do. That's the thing. That's the whole shit.
Maybe Lil Xan is looking for like, yo, man. Instead of looking so much into the product of how much money I'm gonna make you, could you look into your product is like not your
as
product, but look into me as a human being and try to get me some help instead of just constantly feeding into my fucking, like, you see me as a drug addict, right? Is that his brand? Yes. Being a drug,
if you're Lil Xan,
well, okay,
after Xanax,
does that influence the music? Does that inspire his music brain? Like these are all questions. Like, bro, so the management couldn't have been like, yo, all right, wait. Instead of getting this kid so much fucking drugs, let's try to get him some help or get him to a rehab to get him some help, man. Like, so he can focus on his music.
When do you call for the rehab? Is that before or after you say that you're Xan Gang Xanarchy and all that? When do you call for rehab? What's the like cutoff point on let's just put out this bullshit to the world? Because you could literally make the same point, Nigel, that Lil Xan influenced a whole generation, a whole mini generation of kids sprouting at around 2016-17 to do Xanax. Just like his manager urged him to do Xanax and got it to him. It's just you sent this out through the airwaves and he literally physically got it for you. But you're the guy who's over here talking and preaching about it.
But I don't
like
think
there's a parallel there, man. We could look at you as the guy who used to preach this and bring this to the people via the airwaves, which means that you may have contributed into people dying and whatnot. Now, maybe that's why you feel so guilty and that's why you want to step out today and why you want to say something about your ex-manager. But make no mistake, it is definitely still snitching.
No,
it is.
I agree with you there. Yeah, no, he definitely is snitching. I mean, it's an illegal activity that's going on. So, yeah,
that you were a part of. You didn't say nothing about it back then. You didn't say nothing about it back then. You didn't care nothing about no people back then.
He was a drug addict.
Okay.
He was a drug addict.
He was a drug addict.
He was in that like the planet of just being he was in that like cloud of just being a drug addict and going through the motions. I mean, that's what you could say, right? Like,
yeah. I don't give him that excuse though. You still are the guy that took the drugs. You're the guy that pushed the drugs to the kids, and I think you're more responsible for many of my friends that went out and did Xanax and fucking waking up in places they didn't remember. Motherfucking in the case of one very tragic case, kid lost his entire brain function trying to find these sorts of drugs. We know who this is. I'm not gonna say his name, but yeah, so it's like, nah, fuck you. Nah, fuck you, because you did the exact same thing, and now you're just basically saying, oh, the guy that influenced me to do it to y'all, fuck him. But really, honestly, and here's where I'm gonna go into my deep conspiracy bag. That's why drugs should be just legal. The people that are pushing out the message of do, that's the bad guy. The guy that just has the pills, it's like, son, I'm just the supplier. Now, I don't know how much his manager was, how much that manager concocted the Lil Xan figure. Maybe the manager pretty much helped him create the whole thing, urged him into this life, got him there. I don't know how far this goes. That's more of that's more grooming.
But we don't know. We just speculating
we're speculating.
We're speculating.
But that's not also what Lil Xan's saying. He's defending himself and saying that he's not street. He's saying that he didn't snitch. He's saying that he's trying to cause awareness for this guy that's supplying drugs. And I say, people are going to want to do drugs, particularly artists. That's never going to change, ever. It's in our wiring. It is. Number one. Number two, and drugs is loosely. Exercise, cigarettes, fucking deprivation tank. Drugs is the loose term. But the point I'm trying to make is, nah, son, you were out here promoting this, and you're the bad guy. Don't try to say that somebody else was out here making you do this and there was another devil. No, this is your legacy now. That's really what it boils down to. You don't want to be known as this guy anymore that was doing all of this, and you're trying to switch it up. At least that's what it comes off to me. Like, you're trying to switch it up and trying to distance yourself. And it's like, and you still have the balls to have Zanxiety as your fucking Instagram ad. Well, I guess you can't take off the tattoos, and you can't. So what do you do as this guy? Really? I have, in that case, and I know I'm in a stream of consciousness, but I have sympathy for him. Because while I don't like what he's doing, I don't think he has any other options. Honestly. Like, kind of in a hole. Like, you know the whole thing about nobody will ever hire you again with the tattoos on your face? It's like, well, what if, like, you went viral and all this other shit? And again, Lil Xan is good, apparently, like he says. I ain't heard about shit that he's been doing, but listen, man, there's a lot of ways to invest money. He got a lot of it, I know that. At one point. So, you definitely snitched. That's what that is, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll give it to you there. Yeah, he did snitch. I mean, yeah, man, Lil Xan, he's going through a lot, but he's not excused of his behavior in it at all, for sure. Because, you know, he was taking the drugs, he was doing all that, he was getting his manager possibly to get the. I mean,
but the songs.
I don't know, but I can't tell you about the songs in the lifestyle, because from what I've known, he tried to literally step away from all that. Is his name even? I don't even think his name is Lil Xan on Instagram.
It's Zanxiety. Like I said, you have the balls to still be called.
I could have swore he changed. No, he changed his name.
No. He went back to, referring to himself as
San Diego.
As his legal name, Diego.
What's the see? Cause like he
also has an NFT looking fucking thing on his page that still has the name Zanxiety.
Dude, this
doesn't quite scream to me like a person of high moral character, like someone who's out for a mission to help the kids. Sorry. Doesn't seem that way when you're still called Zanxiety, which in my humble opinion is still promoting the use of Xanax, which in a recreational case can be fucking brain function altering. Sorry to get loud, but
dude,
it's real shit.
It's Xanity, okay, but you're saying like as if he's really promoting all this shit like in his post too.
Yeah, bro.
Like he's just taking Xanax. Like, okay, literally promoting it is when you literally like. I'm sorry, when we saw Little Peep taking Xanax, just popping pills and shit, that was straight up just like, yo, okay, this like you're just promoting drug use. This, he's just being Diego. Where do you see any drug? I mean, yes, the Xanity. Yes, I get it.
Nope. No. I don't need to see the drug use. You know, like.
You said in the music,
if you are somebody else, you are somebody else. But the reason why his name is still that is because, again, you promoted the drug use initially, and what are you going to use to get your money today and throughout your life? It's the promotion of drug use you once did, which could be to say that you're leaning on the drug money which is blood money. Effectively, because it's telling people. It's not telling people.
It's not telling people,
but it is subtly. It is subtly telling people with your name, with the idea that presents Zanxiety, anxiety from Xans. That's what that presents to people. I'm not crazy in thinking about. Listen, I don't take Xanax, but now we're having a whole entire conversation about Xanax because of who? This person. Because that's what their brand. That's what it's all about now. You got to remember, brand is how you make your money. So you're not going to distance yourself away from the drug fueling stuff that you used to do. You're going to keep yourself known as Zanxiety because, again, like I said, NFT. Oh, no, yeah, like nah, son, come on.
Dude, it's an NFT of a fucking person with a beanie on.
Treat him well, my G. Welcome to the Junior Punk. Welcome to the Junior Punk family. Guarantee you this is going to be a rug pull. We can bet money that Lil Xan's not going to be talking about this NFT bullshit at all in a couple weeks.
I'm not
guaranteed.
I mean,
there's
a lot of
many artists doing
that
this right
doing
now.
that.
Many, Lil Yachty included, actually.
Tory Lanez did it.
Tory Lanez.
Well,
it's a thing. The point I'm trying to make is a person that would do that is probably not totally morally, ethically right. Like, we should be looking at this person like some saint. Like, they're actually out
I'm
there
not saying that. I'm just saying, dude, but it's his fucking name. Like, it's not like.
No, his name's Diego.
Yeah, no.
And
His
if he truly wanted to
Instagram
distance
handle is
himself, he would-
Vanity. Like, what do you want him to change his name to? His
Right.
Instagram handle to
It couldn't
Diego?
Be, it couldn't be Diego, Nigel. No.
It can't be Diego.
No, it
he's
couldn't.
got to pay someone to change it to
Okay,
Diego.
fine. It couldn't be any form of Diego at all. Fine.
Dude.
No, fine. Fine.
I mean,
But the reason why it couldn't be, I'll tell you, is because that would distance himself too much from the brand that he's created. Nobody knows him as Diego. That's the money leaving the door once he does that. I'm just telling you
right?
that's how
Yeah.
that works.
I mean,
Which is to say,
yeah.
you're not distancing yourself from the drug promotion. Which is to say, how do you
Dude.
say, hey, guy, you gave me all these drugs. You're a bad man. But I'm not going to stop basically profiting off of the fact that I'm the drug guy. Like, if Snoop Dogg was to say, nah, cuz, stop smoking weed, cuz, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, then I don't want to see anything about Snoop lying. I don't want to see Snoop Bud. I don't want to see any sort of reference to that. Luckily, his name, that's probably a bad, I can't even think of another artist whose, like, name, I'm sure there's other artists. I just am drawing a blank. I want to say Cannabis, but I don't know too much about his history because I don't know if Cannabis actually smoked cannabis. I just always hear that name, Cannabis, as a rapper. Point is, you're not distancing yourself. Literally in the bio, Nigel, his name is Zan /Diego. If that doesn't immediately,
I mean,
like,
dude, yes, he's feeding into his brand, but I mean, bro, it's like, I don't know, putting this hefty fucking, he, like, I don't know, like, he's not the main reason people are. Okay, I don't know. He has a lot of followers, so he does have a lot of influence. He could have a lot of influence in these kids taking Xanax just off the name alone. Yes, but I think it's more as if he was taking it on the page too. But I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know. That's how I feel. Like if he was doing the drugs and doing a whole bunch of drugs and just promoting, like just even drink, like just anything that's just real wild cowboy ass shit on his page, then it'll be like, okay, then it seems like you're just promoting this lifestyle and that influence. But
without that, you believe he's just.
I mean, just off the name, and if you're just living your life, I mean,
just living your life.
Nigel, he's
that's
living
not-
his
but that's
life
not- but
off
that's
the
not what
brand
it- but-
name,
but you
and
do-
yes,
but that's
off
not-
the Zan name, yes.
Yeah,
But yeah, okay.
which was built off your music promoting drugs, but and you're.
But was it? I don't even know what his music. I don't even think his music had anything to do with Xanax. That's what I'm saying. Like
you say this.
You don't know either.
And you've talked on this podcast.
We don't listen to Little Xan.
You be talking on this podcast very confident. Now I do a one Google and then
Nigga, we can do. That's what I'm saying. We can do the Google
shit.
right now.
Right.
But no. See, we
Nah,
like
doing the Google.
super stun locked on goddamn Lil Xan, bro.
Yeah, we are super.
Who
stun-locked
gives
on
a
Lil Xan,
fuck?
yeah, we
Let's
are.
actually just let's
Yeah,
move on
that's
from Lil
true.
Xan,
That's
man.
true.
Let's
That's
move
true.
on from
That's
Lil
true.
Xan, man. Let's move on from Lil Xan.
We should have got those lyrics earlier, but honestly,
Fuck.
yeah.
I mean, yeah. But the point is, we just made claims off of just things we don't even listen to Lil Xan. We just kind of said his music promote. We don't know. I don't know what he raps about.
You're right. I don't either. And like you said, we're stun locked on the dude. I don't want to just be picking on him here. That's not cool, man. So yeah, we can move on, but yeah.
Yeah, man. Let's move on to more emotional things.
Is this emotional?
Nah, this is just fucking hilarious. That Tiefel even thought this man was crying.
You said what?
That people is he? He's not even crying. It seems like he's sweating.
I don't know what Drake is doing in this
Like,
video.
come on,
We're watching a
man.
video of Drake at the Drake and Kanye performance, and
He's just
Najee.
admiring the performance Kanye's giving right now. He's not fucking crying, man.
well, the caption from Academics was Drake got emotional watching Kanye perform in Runaway, changing up lines for Kim Kardashian.
True.
And I think Academics was being a little cheeky here. Apparently, I mean, just look at this face here. Like, Drake got emotional? No. How do you? Nah. This is like a straight smile right here. So if Kanye's definitely getting emotional talking about his wife, his wife.
Yeah, no.
So I don't know what a big smile could arise out. I don't know how a big smile could arise out of Drake when another man is just talking about his fucking wife. Now,
Nigga,
now, in a different setting,
it's
you know,
not in. It's what difference, Nick? What
in
are
a
you
less
talking about?
competitive setting, you would then say, oh, maybe these are just peers, and they, yes, but no, this is rap.
Bro,
This is rap. This is
Kanye is sing. He's on an R&B bag right now. He is singing. Come back to me, like nigga. Yeah. Drake's just admiring the performance. He's like, yeah, man, shit, that shit's slapping right now.
Aww. I didn't even know. I need to watch that performance. I didn't even know that.
That was so sweet.
Oh, and then he said more specifically.
But hey, man,
that was.
But Pete Davidson is dogging her shit. So, yeah, Kanye. I mean, I don't know. Pete Davidson in the sack going crazy while fucking. But Kanye, I guess he was in Miami yesterday. He was Kanye was in Miami the other day, man. He was turning up in Miami for the New Year's.
Did you have that?
No, I don't. I
There
mean,
was a
he didn't
video
turn
of-
up. It was just
Well,
it was just a little video of Kanye.
There's an interesting video of Kanye that came out yesterday, and
It's literally
and
just
Academics also had a very interesting.
It's just look at that
caption
it's just
for it.
Just the second little, kind of just.
Kanye right now is just having fun, man. This dude,
Yeah,
this
he's
dude
a
is
Justin
just enjoying
LeBoy,
himself.
Justin LeBoy party.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
little button up. See, you really trying to get like jiggy. You trying to get sweaty when you got the button up and a few of the buttons is not present. This nigga is not wearing a chain.
Okay, this doesn't even seem
Kanye,
like
man.
something Kanye
He
would
is-
even wear now.
Nah, it does. It does seem like something Kanye. It does.
No, it does seem like something he would wear, but it just like the Kanye we know
Now.
Now it doesn't seem like
You look
he
out
would
of place.
just
look a
now
little
because
out of pocket,
he's more in his like farmer, like I'm a farmer kind of bag, like you know what I'm saying, the jacket, the boots, this is I guess he's at the club
And
Like,
he's
not
with
gonna-
Future. And people's
Yeah.
in the comments of that one saying just basically, hey man, it's a scary sight. Like, this could get. Oh, I'm looking for this other video.
Are you talking about him in Belize?
No, I don't know where it was. I think it's this one here. And yeah, Kanye had the tings lined up apparently. So if you look closely, those are the tings. They're all. That's loud. But they're all, they're tinging. They, some beautiful women.
This is like so
around. One commenter in here said that like it looks like all the same girl with different hairstyles, which is hilarious. Yeah, Kanye out here, man. Kanye's out here. He's dating.
I mean, this just seems like I don't know.
Extra?
Like, no, you could just take anything out of that. Like, I don't know. It's just. Like, are the girls all there for him? I don't know.
Well, they were all lined up in front of him. I mean, it was a multitude of women, standing in front of him in a way where it appeared like they didn't want to be too needy for attention, but they also were trying to just physically stand in his line of sight, like. So that,
Yeah, I guess. It just seemed like Kanye didn't pay no fucking mind to that. Like he was just.
Or he was trying to. He was trying to look around and whatnot. I guess that's what you do. I mean, when you you don't want to be out here just giving all the sauce away. Rapper Kodak Black arrested in Pompano Beach on trespassing.
Yo, free yak, man.
No, he's out. He bonded out.
Oh, but okay, well.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know why he would be trespassing.
Wait,
does that say? Oh, okay. I thought that said BBQ, but it says BSO.
What are you talking about? What are you looking at?
No, like in the start of the like.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was DBQ. I was like, oh shit. Okay.
I don't even know what that means. Maybe it's like the area over there. But Kodak Black arrested on trespassing, man. What do you even say? Okay.
No.
My God, man.
I don't know why he was. I don't know what he would be doing trespassing anywhere, but yeah, man. I pray for his safety.
Gotta imagine, like, you got all that money, you got all this time because, making music is time consuming. But there's a lot of downtime, particularly after a project is released. It's like, damn, man. And you still find yourself just doing street shit.
But is this street shit?
Seems like street shit, man. Why would you be in any place where you're not allowed, particularly as a famous person? Most places are gonna allow you. So it had to be some nigga, what, like, okay, and then also okay. Let's just Google it. This is literally just Google it. This is Google right here, but what the fuck? How does one earn a trespassing charge? How would you say they earn a trespassing charge on it? Like, if you had to guess.
I mean in Florida, I don't know, but I would guess if it's private property, someone just catches you, they just call the cops.
Well, trespassing is the legal term for the situation in which one person enters onto the land of another without permission, or the legal right to be there. Depending on the circumstances and the law in place, trespassing may be considered a crime, a civil wrong called a tort, or both. In Florida, I believe it's considered a crime, seeing as he was arrested. But the point I want to make here is I think like you said, you don't know the situation, and when you read the actual definition for trespassing, that opens things up. Because you could have issues with a girlfriend, a baby mom, your mom. In any one of those situations, I could just easily see, cops being called if maybe you're being belligerent or not wanted in the house or whatever, and and then you feel like maybe you own the place or you run shit, and
they call you up on a trespassing charge.
But again,
could be a family affair. We don't know.
Could be a family affair, but I just would hope that Kodak, and not even Kodak particularly, because dude is he's a wild boy, man. I mean, I don't think he's really gonna change. But I would just really hope that other young black males out here just trying to hustle, do whatever they're doing in the street, whatever. If they're about that life, just, man, the point should be not to get arrested. So as on the same token, where I could give him that sort of, okay, I could give him a pass to where it's like, maybe he wasn't doing street shit, and maybe it was just some kind of domestic, or maybe it was some kind of just something light, right? But still, bro, like, the whole object and the prize should be to not get arrested. Like, that should be the whole. Should just do your shit and dash, like, type of shit. I don't know. Maybe that's a bad message, but it's just it just starts that whole ring around the rosy. Everybody starts calling you an idiot. Everybody starts calling you a dumbass. Start picking on you. And that doesn't matter, but I think it does also do something to the image, man. It's like, we just gotta stop having, I don't know, like, this is a grander point. And again, not really to Kodak Black. Not at all to Kodak Black. He's a wild boy, but just, hey, man, just less trouble, man. We just gotta just be more level-headed, man.
No,
anyway.
for sure. Definitely gotta be safe.
Yeah, man. Keep safe. And keep up out of that damn cage.
This is the story of a young black male.
Down cemetery of an overpad jail. Alright, yeah, man.
Back there.
We got salute to back div. We got gun security guard here with the. Let's see. I'm gonna rate his jujitsu here. Oh God, this motherfucker! Look at this shit. The bystanders over there watching like, oh, this man's about to just get bodied. Like, they know it. Like, dude in the back, Duke in the back, like right. Oh God, let's get that back again.
What?
Hold on, wait, give me some volume. Hold on.
Yo, why? Okay. The suplex is.
Hey!
The suplex is something, but the fit of Gunna, this nigga is wearing some. Like, they're flaming in the comments, but he is wearing some Joker shit. Like, this man looks like the Joker straight out the animated cartoon. Like, literally, like, what are you wearing? Like,
hey man, with the white kicks, man.
It's hilarious with the white kicks too. Come on.
I don't know why the white loafers with the pinstripe purple. Straight purple with the handkerchief. Yeah. Gunna is an eccentric, man.
Nah, his fits are the best. But his fits are the best, man. Because this dude really just be popping off, trying to really show off, trying to really show that he has the best swag in the game. But
Gunna look like a character from Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory. This man's shoe flew 7 stores down. Yeah, if you didn't see the man who got suplexed here, his shoes. Let's see that one more time. I don't need the volume on that. Oh God. Yeah, that man's spine hit the wall.
Yeah,
he just balled up.
Rough.
My man just balled up. Oh my God. Woo.
But like, what? So what happened to get to this point? Like, did the dude? Like, what did the dude do? How?
I don't know what he did, but what
did he get too close?
But
like,
what he tried to do here is, like, if you see on the floor, he tries to like kind of wrap his legs around the security guard. That's a smart move to actually gain some connection. And so I'm just bullshitting.
Yeah, what you talking about?
Man, this dude got bodied. Jesus Christ! All right. Hey, well, shout out to security, man. You need it. So now more than ever, especially with the violence that's taken place throughout hip hop and whatnot. You know, as a rapper, you need security.
I just
security
wonder,
like that.
I just wonder what Duke did, man. Like what he must have just gotten too close, I guess, and then just got suplexed. That's some rough shit, man.
Well, they're in some kind of jewelry store. Maybe he asked for a picture, got a little too pushy. But how it gets to the full body 180 slam. I mean, just like in the air, aerial, then straight onto your spine. How it gets there, I don't know. But you know, man. Whew. I'm a little tired. Yeah, you want to talk about this One Piece message?
Oh yeah, man.
From Oda.
Yeah, Oda gave.
Oda
gave just a little message to the One Piece fans, man, talking about the upcoming year and the One Piece Red, and how Shanks is gonna be in it, or he may be in, or no, Shanks is gonna be in it.
Wait, what? One Piece Red is about Shanks, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna be about Shanks and how Shanks and Luffy may see each other. Which could break the whole, like, meta, or not the meta, but the lore of the show, because we're waiting for Shanks and Luffy to meet. So we're gonna see how that works.
Yeah. The message says, to everyone attending Jump Festa, as well as those watching online, hello. This is baseball player Shohei Ohtani.
Haha. He is an Angels pitcher. That is an Angel pitcher.
Wow.
By the way, yeah.
This guy just knows that.
He's an Angel pitcher.
I was watching the Grand Line review. Look at this. He had no idea who this dude was. In fact, he thought he was a Japanese. I mean, I'm sure he's Japanese, but I'm saying he thought he was Japanese born and Japanese, like he's a player in Japan or something. That's what he alluded to. But look at that. That's what sports knowledge will do to you, man. That's the cross section. I like that.
Wait, it might be because he says Ohtani, but it's Otani. I don't. All right, no, my bad. He's trying to make a play with his
Oda?
name. I'm
And Tani?
Yeah, okay, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't.
Is he doing that?
I think he's making a play with his own name instead of paying Otani. He's paying Oda Tani. Yeah,
Well, that went over my head.
but it is a baseball. I mean, he is a baseball player.
Well, he says he's the Nitsuru dual wielder of stiff shoulders and back pain. Haha. Now then, this year we had the party, and by the way, this entire message is supposed to be read in the voice of Luffy. Now then, this year we had the party that was chapter 1000 of the manga, the party that was volume 100, and the party that was episode 1000 of the anime. This really was a year of non-stop party. There were a lot of projects. Did you enjoy participating? There are a few announcements too. The cast of the Hollywood One Piece live action and adaptation was announced. They're perfect, aren't they? Those 5 are really amazing. Even now, the production is still proceeding slowly and carefully.
Oda has very, like he's very enthusiastic about that fucking live adaptation, which I mean, he should be. He's the creator of of it. He made the concept art, but
yeah,
I am not looking forward to that shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
It's probably gonna be bad.
It's gonna be it's gonna be bad.
Yeah,
I don't think you can do it. I just don't think. I don't know why they keep.
Did you know Cowboy Bebop got canceled?
Yeah, I did know that.
Did we cover it? Did we?
Did
we talk
we
about
may have
that?
talked about that briefly, but yeah, Cowboy Bebop got canceled. It got canned
But that's only because of the bad reviews it ended up getting
on the internet, particularly too.
Yeah,
I don't know how it did on Netflix. Honestly,
it's
the first 8 episodes visually. In that
solid
aspect as well, it was solid, man, and the audio as well, solid.
Well, I only
Like-
watched 3 or 4, but yeah, solid.
You said what?
I only watched 3 or 4 episodes, but
You watched
that
3 or
was
4?
that was nice. It was that was a nice little setting I got from that.
But you know that does
Come
tell
on,
you
man.
something, man. I mean, only watching 3 or 4 episodes and not wanting to get back in there and finish it, it's still up. You can watch it anytime. It's Netflix. If it was that good, you'd want to go back. And honestly, I've gone back to the actual original Cowboy Bebop show, and I've burnt through it twice over. I'm watching it again for a 3rd time. I love it. Like I just,
Oh my
I'm just addicted to it right now. Like the
You're in a
music,
Cowboy
everything about
Bebop rut right now.
it. Yeah, I'm in a
Not
Cowboy.
rut,
Yeah,
but
in a rut. I'm in a Cowboy Bebop rut.
You gotta watch Samurai Champloo or some shit.
Yeah, just to
Kinda-
wash the palette out a little bit. Just
Yeah,
to like switch it out so I could just stop focusing on
You
this
know,
one
you-
anime.
There's just one more anime you could watch that's just complete different. It's Trigun. You should try that.
Trigun, is that like kind of like similar like
It's like a similar kind of like 1985 or not 1985, but 1990s kind of like animated graphics, like kind of like Samurai Champloo. And
is it like short or is it a long?
it's short. It's just 1 season.
Okay, but does it conclude everything though? Does it?
Yeah, no, it includes everything. It finishes. It's like just a one and done. Pretty cool.
I could go with that. Trigun.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
But back to the Oda message.
Yeah, man, this dude.
He says there's the film Red, and then there's the film Red. Oh, let's get this out of here. Hold on. An unknown girl, Shanks, Luffy. Speaking of Shanks, the truth is that he's still a character of many mysteries. What's his relationship with the girl? Will he meet Luffy? This is the first time Shanks has probably appeared in a movie, after all. Oh, he will appear. They tried to stop me from announcing anything, but I went and said it, so I win. Okay. Furthermore, next year is actually the 25th anniversary of the manga. The staff members are still planning a variety of things, so please look forward to them. Regarding the main story, I'm surprised that the Wano country is still not over. Anyway, Luffy, please pay attention to the main character. I hope I can draw it well. Also, I've always wanted to draw the last scene of the Wano country. Basically, I'm super excited for One Piece next year. I hope you keep rooting for One Piece. Wait a minute. There's so much to unpack here. So,
Yeah,
with the
it's
first
just the
paragraph,
last part.
who is this unknown girl that they're
no,
talking about here?
Nah, that's just for the One Piece Red film, because there's like, if you see the concept art, there's like a girl that's a part of it.
I see.
So yeah, that's what that is. But apart from that, I mean, from that paragraph too, how he says, "Will Luffy meet Shanks and shit like that?" Yeah, that's kind of important, because then will that mean that this movie is fucking what is it called? Canon.
Well,
That would kind of complicate.
Okay. Back up.
That's
So
why he
first,
says
first of all, the
Luffy
question:
meet
will Luffy meet Shanks?
That's why he
Apparently, is what?
He just no. I'm just thinking he question marked that just to be like, ha, guys. I'm gonna leave you guys guessing if that is gonna be canon or not. Like, is this movie gonna be canon, or is it just gonna be just a filler movie that I just made? Because that is important. Because I mean, one of the main things in One Piece is Luffy seeing Shanks and basically giving his hat back to him.
Right.
Like, it's pretty much the biggest thing we got besides the whole going to Raft Tail.
Right. So
Raft Tail, whatever the fuck.
Okay. So that is one of the main things of One Piece. And Oda is just simply asking the question, will Luffy meet Shanks?
Yeah.
That's not even him saying Luffy will meet Shanks. That's just the question. But I remember on the Grand Line Review, he said that apparently when Oda does these yearly messages to the fans, he poses questions like this that end up becoming exactly what the question posed. I don't know what any other examples of this are. Do you?
Nah, man, I have not seen any other
These other messages, right?
Nope.
So,
but I've also heard from Grand Line Review that Oda will say, he'll say something, but it doesn't mean that it will necessarily even happen. He'll just kind of just poke it out there to poke the bear and just kind of have the fans kind of get riled up.
And also,
and his mind can change, right? Because he's still making this stuff. Because he says he's drawing the last. Well, I don't know if that has to do with the movie
exactly.
But
this is literally just the question: will he meet Luffy? Yes, it's next to and in the context of the film Red, but it's just a question. It's by itself. It's not in like a continuous sentence. Yes, this is a translation, but again, I don't think. Well, this is a translation. That's the issue. I don't know if this is meant to be one entire long chunk here, this entire set. But if I'm reading it correctly, I'm reading that there's one question: will Luffy meet Shanks? Which is not even will Luffy meet Shanks in 2021. Like it's not even that. Will Luffy meet Shanks? That's like a yes. So I don't know. I just feel I feel like it's one of those. It's like a red herring.
But it's
no. He's not going to meet Shanks in the movie. No.
That's what he's trying to kind of poke the bear in.
Yeah.
Because Luffy and the crew are going to be in the movie. They are going to.
They are?
Yeah, they're going to be in the movie. They showed in Jump Festa. They also showed their art, how they're gonna look in the movie.
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
Yeah, so they got that going on. But yeah, I mean it's cool too because it's like they're like kind of like in a music. It's kind of like a music themed movie, I think.
Huh?
So Frankie's like a boombox. Like he has a boombox hair or some shit like that.
What are you saying right now? That sounds incredibly lame.
Nah, it's actually pretty cool.
Is it?
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like the art that they. Yeah, I think it was up. Yeah, it was up there, or down, or whatever. I don't know. Yeah.
So here's Luffy. He's got like some tropical. He's like a scavenger Luffy. He's got, what is that, a microphone there on his? What's the thing on his shirt? And then he has some kind of vest on with fans on the vest. Okay.
I think those are beats or speakers. Beats. I think those are speakers.
Huh. And then you've got Zoro, who has sneakers on. Or some kind of boots. What the fuck? Yeah. This is like a very strange take on the Straw Hats here. Nami in some very, very young Nami looking outfit. With the top and the, I don't know, and the short hair. This just reminds me of like young Nami. I can't even exactly ping it. Maybe it's the shoes as well. The high pumps. I like that. Usapu.
Straight
What
Kiss
the fuck?
inspired fucking themed goddamn Usopp.
Wow.
Yeah. So this movie is definitely musical themed or something like that.
Huh. This. Yeah. Already, I'm taking this movie a lot less serious. In terms of, just any canonical anything happening. Like, yeah, this seems kind of goofy. So if Luffy does meet Shanks here,
Yeah, it's probably not going to be counted as canon.
But I don't even want that. I kind of don't.
Yeah, I don't think the One Piece fans want to see that, because then it would just be kind of ruin the whole.
Bro, look at Sanji. Look at his legs.
Yeah, they gave him the shorts for this one.
And the chicken legs.
Yeah, he actually never wears shorts. This is kind of weird.
This is raw. This is disgusting. Like, honestly. And then Chopper, he's got some kind of. I don't even know what to make of this. I can't even quite tell what these things are on his. It's like, does he have a disguise on?
I think those are like drum
Clams?
discs, like, you know what I'm saying?
Symbols? Yeah. The like the clappers.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
Cause
and then he has
the
like
drum. Yeah, it's
yeah.
the sticks. So.
That's cute. And Frankie is, like you said, a boombox.
Yeah, boombox
Super.
Frankie. You know what I'm saying? So the more I'm seeing this concept art, the more I'm like, this shit is probably not gonna be any canon at all. It's just its own movie.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I also agree. I don't want to see Shanks and Luffy meet in this movie, because then it kind of is like, why, what? Like, even if it's not canon, like, it's just weird. It's just like, we gotta wait for them to. I don't know. I feel like it just has to be one of those, like, sit in the story. We have to see them actually just meet in the actual story, like, not some fucking movie.
Yeah, weird, out of
maybe it could be like a different universe or a different.
No,
any of that just sounds weird, though.
Well, honestly though, it could. Well, okay. While it sounds weird, looking at this concept art, it definitely. This is not One Piece that we know at all. I mean, they're wearing. A few people are wearing sneakers. Brooke is wearing sneakers. Like, what the fuck? Like, literally. Look at Jinbei.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is.
The event also showed a video featuring the cast of the Netflix live. Oh God. Oh no! Wait! It's an event. It's a video of the cast talking about how excited they are, and I don't want to watch that at all. I'm not gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch a trailer if there's a trailer, and that'll be that. And on the trailer for that One Piece live action, we'll see the initial cracks. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, even just the first episode, or the first
the first episode. Luffy's in a barrel, or then Kobe and shit. It's gonna be weird.
It's super
if
weird.
If that's where they start.
And then if you bastardize One Piece, then just stop. Just stop. If Luffy doesn't pop out of a barrel and meet Kobe on the initial, and then they like get into this whole like random off the cuff adventure.
I think we gotta let the live actions be their own adaptations, right?
Honestly,
because that's how comic book. I mean, we got these comic books and these like comic shows and shit, and they take their own kind of adaptations to what happens from. Like it doesn't go straight from what the comic book lore goes.
Yeah, but then it's just it's a new thing. And honestly, I bring it back to the Cowboy Bebop. I will say, watching the original show, I was just reminded of all the original themes and the original storylines in place. And while, yes, they're not as well developed and well set up, they hit. They hit hard. And again, they also an emotional tone was hit on that Cowboy Bebop live action. I actually was thoroughly impressed with, particularly John Cho. He did his thing, and
John Cho did,
yeah, he did his thing. John Cho is Spike, but Nah, man, they bastardized the story. They definitely just gutted it. Like,
Dude,
they just
but
no, but
it's
like, seriously, they just
their
gutted
own.
it.
It's an adaptation,
Which is why we don't need them.
It's its own story. It's like it's basically it's its own story. It's not really
Which
like
yeah.
it's its own story, but it kind of follows the main concept. You know what I'm saying?
Which is find the One Piece, which I can get with that. See,
Which
now
is, yeah.
you're stumbling on an idea that I could get with. What if you just took the idea and kind of just, so you maybe had to maybe even rejigger the title, because honestly, a sort of show like that where we would have like, you know, an adaptation that takes an anime and then brings it to real life, switches things around, but is more so it's the same concepts and ideas present, but just in a real life setting. That is probably what all adaptations but what I'm saying is this one would have to be successful in completely detaching away from the anime to say this is something else, kind of, but it's still this.
Yeah, it's still, you know. Well, but that's what you know, that's what live adaptations are, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what
But they're just hard. I guess they're just hard.
it's hard to pull off. But I think it's just hard to pull off if you're really just a fan of the original
Thing. Exactly. Like and
if
no,
you
but
watch, I mean, for Cowboy Bebop, it's kind of hard because it's just one season. But for One Piece, it's so long. So it's like, all right.
I disagree. But keep going.
I think like for One Piece, it's so long, so they could just kind of make their own. You know, they could do it. They can make their own live adaptation, and people can just like kind of just like fall in love with that. Right?
Why do you think people would fall in love with the One Piece adaptation as opposed to the short anime's adaptation?
Because the short one, like you could just go back to it and just watch the whole thing, like, and just be like, okay, like I get it, like I get why this is better. But for One Piece, it's so long, and so many people don't want to even watch. So many people don't even watch One Piece because because of how long it is.
Mm-hmm.
So once you get an adaptation, like a live action, maybe they're like, oh hey, let me watch this adaptation. You know, I like more of the real life action type shit, and people like to brag about this anime, so let's see how the adaptation goes.
Now that's a good point because, yeah, you could introduce new people to the One Piece story that want to get on board,
and they figure out their own. It's like kind of their own, because the adaptation, so it's their own. They don't really know the true, you know, concept of One Piece. They just kind of jumping into this world
fresh.
Yeah,
and that world is fresh, and maybe it takes its own liberties from the One Piece story. I don't think that's what this is gonna be. I think this is the ideal adaptation that we're talking about.
Well,
but I don't think that's what
Oda's
this is gonna be.
About it, I mean, yeah, it just kind of tells you like it's probably going to be straight, most likely straight to the concept.
Exactly.
Of what One Piece is,
and I think if they try to stick close at all to even just the physical aspects of One Piece, I mean, again, just animating Gum Gun Gatling, I would love to see it. I don't. No,
dude, it's CGI, bro. What do you want them to do?
Like, not do it. That's simply it. That's really the bottom line. That's what it comes back to. It just. I would prefer them to not exist unless you did it right. And if you did it right, then you would have to say, okay, well, here's One Piece, but
adjacent, just One Piece adjacent.
Yeah, but then don't call it One Piece. Don't even call it the One Piece live. Call it something like call it One Piece. See, but then that gets to be too many words. Like that's too much. Like One Piece Revelations and
just some other shit like some video game, like you know how they made a whole bunch of Dragon Ball games and Naruto games. It's like
that's true. I think if they did, I mean, it sounds corny to me, but if they tried doing something like that and then really tried to say, okay, well, let's just boil down the ideas and tone down some of the extravagant fantasy aspects, maybe we could do it. But I don't think that's how they're going to do it. I think they're going to try to stick to the script, and it's just going to look like dog shit. And it's going to be memes, and all those actors that are in it are just going to be ridiculed for that, and maybe just go on to some other things, and maybe you would just never see them again, like the guy from Dragon Ball Evolution. Have you ever seen that guy again?
No, I don't even.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like your name is tied to literally one of the most. See, that's and that's it, right? You know, if this is successful, this live adaptation, for the actors, for the producers, for the crew, you're tied to the largest or one of the largest anime One Piece, Dragon Ball, like Death Note, for that matter. You know, you're tied now to this is big money if you do it right. It's supposed to be on paper a good idea because you already have the fan base, you got people that'll watch, but these people are hard critics. And damn it, not even that, man. The technology is just not here to produce what we see in anime as like real life shit. It's just not here. It's just not at like Netflix level. No. As technology advances, we are no. Skypea? No.
I mean,
just Skypea.
Have you watched The Witcher?
No, I haven't.
I haven't either.
You haven't either. Okay. Okay. All right. We are just talking now. We're just rambling. We've hit a point of just rambles.
I'm just kind of saying though. I feel like we gotta watch The Witcher to really see how like in depth Netflix, you know, CGI and shit is. Because I've heard actually good reviews about The Witcher. And
what have you heard about it though? Like its story?
Yeah, the story, the action, like the fighting scenes, the CGI. Because, you know, Witcher has a lot of fucking mythical creatures and bullshit like that. So
I've never played a Witcher game through and through. I've maybe started The Witcher 2.
But you know it's
not really. So there's dragons in The Witcher?
Yes, there's like just mythical creatures. Just think of it as mythical creatures. So they do have to make CGI and shit like that. So, and I've heard, yeah, yo, man, I like the show. They're going to make a season 3, I believe.
Yeah, no, it is successmuch. I know that.
Yeah,
I've heard about it.
So you know,
yeah. But I don't know how much you know, how much computer graphics are we talking about here? And are we talking about on the same scale as a man that at will and constantly, it's not like he just does this sometimes and this, no, his whole life is being a fucking rubber man. Like, so this whole thing, he jumps off of buildings and bounces and boings off of them.
Hey man, look at
what?
Mr. Fantastic.
Like no. He jumps off of buildings and inflates himself like a balloon.
Mr. Fantastic.
To catch his friends. That movie looked like dog shit. Go back and look at Mr. Fantastic today. That hand under the fucking door. Son,
come on,
no.
man.
Go back and look at that.
It was at that time, exactly. But look at how far technology and shit has gone from then. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it's gonna look pretty sleek. You know what I'm saying?
2022 from 2008.
2022, you heard me?
It would be a fun comparison to look at that Mr. Fantastic and some of those Luffy scenes side by side. But that shit looks like dog shit today. Like it just every scene where Mr. Fantastic is stretching looks like terribly fake CGI doo-doo beans.
I mean,
like,
bro,
so bad.
What did you want them to do?
No, but the point is like
even though it looked nice then. Did it not?
It did, but
see,
in
2022 it's gonna look nice to us now because it definitely has gotten better. Like,
yeah, that's good logic.
We can't deny that. Like, it definitely has gotten better, so it's gonna look better to us now. It's not like it's gonna look how it did in 2008.
But the idea that this One Piece adaptation is going to have, well, I don't know what the budget.
Nigga,
is
it's One Piece. They one of the biggest goddamn. Like you just said, yeah. You kind of contradict, yeah, because they one of the biggest fucking animes in the world.
So is Dragon Ball Evolution, but the CGI in that was doo-doo beans, dog water
they
on
really
release dates.
But they didn't have the backing of the actual. You know, they probably didn't have the backing of the actual person, like whoever made Dragon Ball. I feel like it was more of that. But Oda's putting in, 2 cents.
Let me Google. Let me do my Googles. And yes, you're right. Oda is very involved in this, in the production of the One Piece live adaptation. Look at him on his yearly roundup message. He's talking about it. He's excited about it. Okay.
Exactly.
But we can't just simply say that the Dragon Ball creator was not involved in Dragon Ball Evolution.
Nah, I'm not saying. Well, we don't know how heavily handed he was. Maybe he was just,
But that movie was a bastardization of Dragon Ball. It was everything. Like a complete bastardization. Like, oh my god, that shit was just so bad. The guy who wrote this movie apparently was named Dick Steele, which I think that might be like an IMDb Somebody might be doing some fuckery on IMDb.
What the hell?
Wait, is his name actually Dick Steele, or is it? Because, dude, you can't be named Dick Steele and then also have produced this movie. And yo, Justin Chatwin, this guy actually does act. You know what? Nah, let me not do that to my man. Oh, and she was in this? Bruh, Bulma was old girl from Shameless?
Oh,
What?
wow, yeah.
And wait a minute. That's Duke from Shameless. That's Duke.
Oh yeah,
That's Duke.
That's
Duke.
That is.
That's her boyfriend.
That is Duke.
What?
Yeah.
So what the fuck? Y'all went from being boyfriend and girlfriend to
Maybe they're
to
maybe
Bulma, who was an adult that watches over this young child in the story, but is a teenager here, but I think Bulma should still be an adult, and it's kind of weird. That's kind of weird, man. That's that acting choice. That's fucking weird. Like, see, like what the fuck? Like, why? Like, what?
I
but
mean,
this guy's
I guess.
but
It's
Chatwin
two
though,
different.
he be
two
getting in his bag.
different shows.
He be getting in his bag. I'm sorry to cut you off, but he be getting in his bag though. He be getting in his bag. I know I've seen this dude. Haven't I seen him somewhere else?
Yeah, where else have you seen this dude, man?
Wait,
Yeah,
wasn't he in
yeah.
Shameless?
He was. Go.
Was this him? Wait, but it says known for. Okay. Actor. He has 49 credits. He's on a show right now called Another Life. It's 2019 to 2021. He did a 2021 showing. Summer Night. The Assassin's Code. He's Doctor Who. Yeah. I've seen this guy before. He's Shameless. Yep. Yeah. Jimmy. That was Steve. Remember his name changed. He had 3 different. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Huh. That movie was dog shit though. You know? Dragon Ball Evolution was absolutely doo-doo, and I don't know how we got here, but damn, that was a fun fact to find, huh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know, Dick Steele and Justin Chatwin.
Yeah, Dick Steele. That's why we clicked. Thank you. That's why we clicked over here. Let's see if we can find this Dick Steele.
He's the author of the script. You know what I'm saying? I'm guessing he's.
But
the
then I
writer.
go into the IMDb and it says that the screenplay writer was a Ben Ramsey, which I do think that some fuckery was afoot with me seeing Dick Steele as the author on the Google listing, because it was only the Google listing. So I believe there's some fuckery afoot. But let's just do a quick Google search. Dick Steele. I don't think Dick Steele's pro. Oh no, we're back.
Hey, we're back like we never left. You heard me? I got my tongue sticking out a little bit, just a tad bit. You know what I'm saying? That's my body.
Okay. Well, I have been your host, Rambling Rogue. This has been the Rambling Rogue Show. I just woke up after getting 4 hours of sleep.
4 hours.
Basically came straight here. Thank you, my brother, for doing this pod with me. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's. And
Did that hurt?
nah, it didn't hurt, man. You know what I'm
Slammed your wrist
saying?
on the
Nick, nah,
chair.
what the hell, man? That shit was nothing, man. That shit was pussy along the little pussy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, my man real cozy in his little wood, he looks like a crystal girl, like he be selling crystals on the street, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like
There
them,
you go.
like them rocks.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do
Like
look the
yeah,
sweater.
he kind of did like them crystal ladies, man. Hey, we actually met a few crystal ladies. Now that I think about it, going to those weed conventions and shit like that, you be meeting them crystal ladies. Yeah,
And
so
the women be into their crystals, man. Salute to them crystal ladies.
yeah, man. Salute to well,
Some of them be crazy.
yeah, some of them be little nut jobs, but
It's all right.
oh, yo, yeah, before we go, follow me on twitch.tv /NW 2Bs 2 Eyes Adam again here. You know what I'm saying? Go follow Gires Rogue. No, go on twitch.tv/Rowgh right now, you know what I'm saying? He playing the Halo Legendary, you know what I'm saying, campaign.
My
He
hairline is intact.
his hair. Yeah, I had to stop right there, man. No more joking right there. We gotta kind of close up on this. Yeah, I don't know if his hairline's intact, dog, but he's been using his product. His product's been working, I think. I think the product is working, but he's hiding it from y'all. You know,
I'm not hiding my hairline at all. My hairline's
You're not hiding it?
No. Sure.
Right.
The hell?
And you think it came back?
A little bit.
You think the product working?
Yeah, I think I got some baby hairs.
Yeah, nah, shout out to the product, man. We ain't gonna, he got some product, and it's doing him wonders, man. You know what I'm saying? Stevie Wonder.
But yes, please do follow the Twitches. We're out of here. Stevie Wonders.
We go!
How to just cut you off abruptly there and just get the fuck up out of here.
We go!
I'm done. I'm out. Good pod though.
Yeah, that was a good pod. I was fumbling at the beginning, the noise gate or the noise.
Nah, man, it's this machine's fault, man.
Kind of had me fumbling because I was just thinking about it, and then you were doing it.
Yeah. Had to tap back in there, but you tap back in.
Yeah, I did.
Hung in there.
I tried. Yeah, man. I'm glad we got that pod in. That was a good pod.
Yeah, it was a good pod, man. Yeah. But anyway.
Did you get new followers yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Where, on Instagram?
No, right here on Twitch.
Yesterday, no. 5 days ago, and 6 days ago, and 7 days ago.
Yeah.
People be coming, man. It's the power of the webcam.
Striker Siegel.
Speaking of webcams, when are you gonna plug in your webcam and try it? I got this guy a webcam for Christmas.
Yeah, I also got this Gap, crew neck from my unc for Christmas. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
It plugs right into your Xbox.
It
Whenever
does.
you're ready, man.
Yeah, no, it does. I searched it up on YouTube, on the great web.
Yeah. Anyway. Peace. What?
That's my body. We go.